People like us.
You are listening to People Like Us.
Mangwanani Ness,
Mangwanani Sisi Sibongile.
what can I get for you?
Milk and baked beans. Those two at home are cooking up a storm. But baked beans, that's my specialty.
Hey, maybe leave the cooking to them. There you go. You haven't heard any rumors about Sindiso, the lady renting from me,
No, like what?
about her job.
Sibongile, if you want to tell me something, just tell me. But it better not be gossip.
She's a sex worker.
Really? How do you know?
She told me so herself. And she said she was proud of it.
What she does for a living is no indication of her character.
But what if criminals show up at my doorstep?
Just because Sindiso is a sex worker does not mean she's a bad person.
But how can you be so sure?
I have met dozens of sex workers at the clinic. Most of them are decent people who just want to pay the bills.
People would think I approve of her line of work.
She's just doing what she needs to do in order to get by. Some people are nurses, others are sex workers. We are all just trying to make a living.
I'm not so sure.
Are those tomatoes ready?
I think we have to give them one more day, Gogo.
Let me see. You're right. Good to see one of you inherited my gardening skills.
Shame. Mama doesn't know anything about it.
It's because she's impatient and she doesn't listen.
All this talk about her husband and babies.
There's only one way to stop her. You have to tell her the truth.
I can't do that, Gogo.
Why not?
What if she throws me out?
She'll be surprised, but she'll never do something like that.
How do you know?
Because I know my daughter. She has strong opinions, but she has a good heart.
Now's not the time. She must first get this marriage idea out of her head.
Do you remember how it felt when you told me you were a lesbian?
I was relieved. It felt like a huge weight was lifted from my shoulders.
Exactly. If you tell your mother, it will only make your life easier. She'll stop all this marriage nonsense. Maybe the two of you will finally be able to listen to each other properly.
I don't know what to do, Memory. The parents are getting restless.
What does your conscience tell you, Musa?
That what Anthony is doing is wrong. What he's doing doesn't make sense.
Is it causing a disruption at the school?
The teachers and pupils are definitely talking about it. But Anthony's always been a respected teacher. I don't know if this will change that or not.
Is it worth taking that risk?
I don't know.
And Simba, has he said anything?
I haven't spoken to him. He was always very fond of Anthony. Says he's a great teacher. As a parent myself, I worry about my son being taught by someone like that.
You're not just a parent, Musa. You're the headmaster. The decision is yours. If the teacher is causing problems because of some personal issue, you can't just stand by and do nothing. You have to act. You know what to do, Musa.
I'm glad you decided to come, Baba. The food is almost ready.
Where are my grandchildren, Tanti?
They are already in bed. Come through.
Baba, thank you for coming.
I thought this was a family dinner. I didn't know there would be guests. I'm Pastor John.
Kwazwai Pastor, I'm Prosper.
Are you new to the area, Prosper? I haven't seen you around.
Prosper is here with Kutsai, Baba.
What do you mean?
Prosper's not a guest, Baba. He's my partner. I should have told you, but I thought if I did, you wouldn't want to come.
And you were right, Kutsai.
Let's have dinner together. I've made your favorite, sweet potato.
I'm not hungry anymore.
Baba, please. I just want you to spend time with Prosper. He's part of my family now.
That does not mean he's part of mine.
You might even find you and Prosper have some things in common.
Don't be ridiculous. It's hard enough that you're back, but now you've brought someone with you.
Just get to know Prosper, Baba. He is a good person.
I'm sorry, Tanti. I can't do it.
Don't take it personally, Prosper. I told you he's stubborn. There's no point in trying.
My family was the same at first. But look how accepting they are now. We just need to give it time. Kudzai.
People like us.
For more stories like these, or to share yours, visit unheardvoices.africa.